Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM21. This is The Perfect Manager. It's episode number 2. Last time at the end of the episode, we were able to finally hire an assistant manager. And actually, by finally, I mean, wow, that was super fast that we were able to get one. We're still only about a week into this playthrough. We've already played our first league match. And with 0 support staff and 0 players on the squad, things were rather difficult. We've been able to get one player in on trial, and everybody else is interested in signing that player as well, and there's a good chance we're going to lose out on that goalkeeper. And then meanwhile, we had no staff. Well, I went out and found the worst assistant manager I could possibly get my hands on, but simply having someone in that role, we can eliminate prospects that are not possible. And so suddenly we have a list of players that we can actually go after. So what I had been searching was, well, complicated, because literally every player was an option. So we were going for unattached but eligible to sign, and that really helped us limit that. It put it in the realm of we could sign them, but beyond that, it was this wide open mess. We're going to clear all this out. We're going to start over again, and you can see we're kind of back to an everything sort of thing, but we're going to start over on a new search and see if we can find ourselves some players that actually might be willing to take a trial offer, come into the squad for a little bit. We can see how they are, and then we can start getting after a group of players and form our first squad, albeit a terrible one. But as an amateur team, they're not getting paid anyway, so it's not going to hurt us. We can part ways in an instant without regret. So actually, we can pretty much sign them the moment they join us, and then kind of go from there and pick and choose over time. Upon reflection, knowing that signing them for nothing, that it would cost us nothing to get rid of them, and bypassing trial and just trying to get straight into actually having a squad, having some players, and then it's really easy to pick and choose and upgrade as you go along. So the one we had that first offer in, Harry Townsend, yeah, he went elsewhere. And this is going to be a common theme. We have no reputation. Despite the manager reputation, a lot of players aren't going to automatically just take that. So you can see here with Townsend, he had 4 offers. He picked naturally one of the others, even though actually it looks like he is going to get a salary. So it's small, but a little bit of money makes a big difference and can go a long way. So we've already missed out on our very first player, the only one we had on the roster. Folks, we've done it. We have a player. Graham Hayden, a 16-year-old midfielder, ready to sign on with the team. And here he is, folks, our very first player. So he's an attacking mid or center mid. So he can play a couple positions in our formation. That's a good thing. Good first touch. It's the only attribute at 10 or above in the technical class, but certainly could be worse for this level. Mentally, he's aggressive, has flair, is not determined really. He's not going to get much better than he is now. Has some natural fitness, has some agility. The vision's okay. This is not a good player, folks. Off the ball's a 9. Decisions are a 10. There are some positive signs. This is our baseline, and hopefully we will find better. He's only 16. I'd say he would get better, and in certain ways he certainly will, but with that low determination, that's one of the key factors. Totally unambitious. There's the problem. Big news, folks. It's still just the 13th of August, but over the last week, things have changed drastically. First off, we have a physio on the verge of signing. We have a scout on the verge of signing, so we've gotten responses. Now, that's unprecedented. I've had, in the past, starts like this. Reputation 1, lack of staff, etc., etc. But I think the impact of having a perfect manager and a bit of reputation is making a big difference, especially on at least the staff side, because I've never been able to bring in staff this quickly. Bad, very poor staff, yes, but bringing them in, that's a big difference, because I've had it take a full season before you even start getting any. We do have an additional coach. We'll come back to that one in a second, though, Stephen Orchard, because the big thing is we're starting to have a team here. Look at how many amateur players we've been able to bring in. Now, we already had Graham Hayden. I have not looked at the other. It looks like Hayden is now a clear step below everybody else. And he was our start point. So he opened the floodgates for us. We now have the formation of a team, one of them coming in as a player/coach, and that's why we have that extra coach on staff now. But look at the massive improvement already, and we've just about got ourselves a first team. There's still a few more offers out there, and I'm going to continue on with that, but we're going to be reshaping this team here shortly, and we at least have the groundwork to be competitive. Now, we did have our second match. I did not go out and manage that one. We just quick simmed it, but the team lost 5-2. That was more like what I expected with a ghost team in place. We'll start to have an actual team here. That'll be nice. We'll get them out on the pitch. The age range is all over the place. It's 16 to 35. We've had plenty turn us down and move on, but just having that assistant manager in place made a massive difference because it allowed us to visibly get a group of players that were accessible. And you can see, here's that access. It's happening. We're getting a lot of them signed. I'm going to start shaping this squad, and we'll see what we have. Heading into our third match, most of the players just coming into the team over the last handful of days, up to about a week. You can see where we stand currently. Now, for one thing, 2 of our potential starters in Josh Hancock and Noah Coppin are both on the bench today with minor injuries from training that could see them come in and gather a few minutes at the end, but they're definitely not fit to go a full match. Hancock is about 3 stars at a center back. His backup, Momola, is getting the start instead. And then we have Noah Coppin, who is a significant upgrade on Hayden, who was actually that first player that we signed. We've slowly filled in all of the positions. We are very weak in center mid right now. I just, in the last 48 hours, acquired 3 extreme backup level players to at least have somebody to play the positions, but that's an area we need some major upgrades in. You can see from our chart on the left, that's a real weakness. And then obviously we have a massive weakness at goalkeeper, the only position we haven't been able to fill yet. We have a single offer out there, and that's all I've been able to find, and that's for a backup level player as well. We'll see if we can at least get them, because a backup level player would be better than the ghost player. Already we're looking at a significantly better squad, though, than the ghost team was able to provide. So let's see how this team can perform. You can see tactical familiarity actually not all that bad, considering most of these guys just joined the squad. Of course, we are in a relatively keep it simple type formation, and that's going to help a bit. Technically third match of the season, but this is in reality the first match with our squad, or at least our starter squad. We're going to see plenty of changes across the season. It's going to be really hard for us to really get this team to gel terribly well this year, as I expect to see some pretty regular changes among the squad. But again, it's a starting point, and it's much better than what we had early on. But we do make an absolute meal of things here in the 16th minute with an obvious penalty that we give away, and our ghost keeper nearly actually stops that one. He waited, he was patient, and he read it right, reacted, just couldn't reach it. That was not a good penalty at all, but it was an even worse attempt. But I do appreciate the patience of the keeper. Right? I mean, more keepers need to do that. It's short range, it's hard to react, but it's much better than the wild, crazy attempt at a dive more often than not. So we'll Get an early look at this squad now. We're still all over the place. Oh, what a shot. Are you kidding me? That was a fantastic goal. So unlucky on our part that he was able to hit that one because, A, we were defending well. He finds just a little bit of space there. The pressure, yeah, there's one gap in the line, but that was off the post. That ball's going to come out, especially that was not the inside of the post. That didn't scrape the post. That thing banged off that post, and yet somehow it still went in. That is incredibly unlucky. They've only had 2 shots, and they've got 2 goals. One from the penalty spot, and one from a long way out. That was a shot that's going to miss 99% of the time. Crazy unlucky on our part to be trailing the way we are. But of course, we ourselves have only managed to put a single shot together. So it's a little worrying early on that this squad's got quite a ways to go. Let's go with something a little more aggressive. Can do much better than this. Really? Really? Nothing. No reaction. Okay, second half. Perfect manager should be able to inspire the players, but really didn't there. Okay. You could definitely see the obvious lack in skill of a good half the team, but that there are a number of players that are going to be fairly decent for this level. So, we're getting there. We're getting there, but we've got to keep working. We need to get more players of a similar quality to that. Oh, ouch. That was a good shot. We've been so unlucky on that. They've had 4 shots total, and 1 from the penalty spot, and 2 excellent placed shots for this level. That's terrible goalkeeping, by the way. That is an easy save. I've filled in at goalkeeper about 6 times and then tore my calf muscle the 6th time doing it and never again because of that. That was a terrible injury that left some permanent scar tissue. But anyway, in those 6 times up until that injury, I was a much better keeper than that, and easily would have saved that. Easily. That's terrible. They've had 4 shots. 4 shots all game. Still. You look at it. The 5 corners to 0. Fewer fouls. Passes completed is a better percentage. Possession is better. I mean, everything points to this game is pretty dang even. Pretty balanced between the two. We're not good, but we are much better than the scoreline suggests. Much better. But again, part of that comes down to we've got a few capable players, more than a few. I'd say we've got about 5 capable players, maybe 6 now. So it's definitely a good start. Oh, Parsons. Wish he would have turned, but there! Oh, it's not offside. What are you talking about? That was totally level. That was totally level. Oh. Are you kidding me? We need to go shave his beard because he was offside by a whisker. So unlucky. Again with the insane unluckiness of this game. I'm not too worried about the result today. We have been far better than, like I said, this scoreline. This scoreline is not representative of this match at all. We have been in it. We scored and been crazy unlucky to not have that counted because it certainly is as close to level as you can be. And so, crazy unlucky to not get that goal. And they've been crazy lucky to get 2 of their goals. The penalty was obvious. And that part of that also comes down to the fact that we still don't have a goalkeeper. And so we've had a goalkeeper who couldn't save balls they should be saving. But we've been in this game. We've been about 50-50 with them. So to have our first taste of players already be up to the challenge of competing at the level is a good sign. It's a definite good sign. And Saltash, the one we beat in that first game, just won their match 4-0. So maybe they're one of the better teams in the league. 7-7 on the shots. There's positive takeaways. There are positive takeaways here. Scoreline, no, but positive takeaways. I can definitely go Come on. So at halftime, when I tore into them, no response whatsoever. So after the game, I say there's positive takeaways, and now they're demotivated. Come on, you guys. It's like you're in the 10th tier or something. Seriously. All right. Well, anyway, we're already past the, we already broke the threshold. We've got points. We need to improve the performances. We need to improve the luck, because that was insanely unlucky the way that game went. There are takeaways. Second match, second opportunity for this squad to pull things together, and we have one key change, though we did make a few minor changes to the overall squad. The key change is we do have a goalkeeper. He is a backup level goalkeeper, but he did sign. We also potentially have a new starting goalkeeper waiting to sign on the dotted line, and that can make a huge difference for us if he is in fact of better quality, as he appears to be at least first choice type goalkeeper. Bad giveaway there from one of our weaker players in the lineup. Center mid is still a weak area, but I moved Siri from left wing to center mid to help out with that, but then that weakened our right wing as White moved from right to left and Phillips moved from center mid out to right wing. So they all just kind of swapped around on who's playing where, but it did strengthen our midfield a bit. We'll see if that helps today. But anyway, yeah, again, the big change is we no longer have a ghosted goalkeeper. The last ghosted player we have now in the side is our reserve goalkeeper, who's started the first 3 batches of what we've done. 2-2 on the shots, so early on we are getting somewhere, and again it is pretty balanced between the two, and we'll see if having a somewhat tolerable keeper will make a difference for us. We do get a chance on that one, but Parsons' kind of tight angle ends up sending it straight to their goalkeeper. It was a pretty easy save to make. Here's Phillips on the overlap. Phillips, nice cross in, finds his man, and nearly gets that into the back of the net, but it goes just over, brushes the top netting. Deep throw. There's a chance, and that was Siri. Siri, good chance. Their keeper making a couple nice saves here. Ooh, McFarland messes up on that one. He is one of our weak links at the moment, where I'm desperately looking for a couple right back options, a couple center mid options, the goalkeeper obviously, to raise the level of this squad. Those guys are definitely not at what we need for this level requisite. Nice opportunity there. Like to see us get something. Oh, Parsons misses the header. His cross in, too close to the keeper, but we recover quickly. Ooh, that was looking like that could be a decent little highlight. Oh, missed out on that header, but nice block. White recovers. End of highlight. That one headed into no man's land. Easy pickup for the keeper. Approaching halftime, and we're not in total control or anything, but unlike the last game where we were supposedly the favorites, we are very much not the favorites today, and yet you can clearly see we're a step above where we were last week, where we were just about even. This time you could see we're a little bit ahead. McFarland, nice cross. White. Oh, just over the crossbar. Second half underway. Double substitution for the opposition, and we'll see if that affects play in the second half, because we've clearly been ahead. 62% possession. Definitely created more chances, more XG. All of the above. Here's Coppin, who is sitting on a yellow. There's Bat. That's one of those weak links. McFarland and Bat primarily are the weakest two, along with Stairs. Stairs just reserve level goalkeeper. Parsons! Oh! Seemed to struggle to get that ball under control. Had a real chance. Wow, already a third sub. Siri. Nice ball in. a little too much bend on it. It was heading in, though, if the keeper doesn't dive on that one. And that's one of those dangerous plays where sometimes as a keeper you expect somebody to get on the end of it, like that one. Brandon Parsons, first goal of the season. First goal for our new striker. And we lead 1-0. We certainly did look the more likely to score in this game. And we have done just that. Nice little through ball there. Siri sets that one up. It is definitely an upgrade. It hurts to pull him off of that wing. But if you have no midfield, you're not going to play through the midfield to get to your wings. And other than down the flanks, you really have no chance of getting any goals created. And so we desperately needed something in the midfield, and we've done that. Sacrificed a wing, but you can see the benefits of it. We're a little stronger today than we were. And ooh, stairs. All it took was a leg, but that was something that we didn't get with our ghost keeper in the last game. So yes, things are looking up. There's Phillips, now Parsons. Oh, he's held back. That should have been a yellow card. McFarland, cross. A little unfortunate that most of our chances are coming from that weak right side today. Parsons, nice hold-up play, gets White. Call him on the overlap. Coppin, Siri. By the way, I believe Column's a new addition. So that's the other. We have 2 new additions this week. Forgot to bring him up. So Column. Oh, what was wrong with that? He won the ball. He won the ball. Wow, that was so clean. What the heck was wrong with that ball? Okay, well, Noah Coppin's the obvious choice. And so we're going to yank Phillips out of there and switch White and Coppin. There you go. And then Phillips. Hello. Look at that. That's better. That's better than what we had. We're going to have to shift that around next time. Phillips, you're going to go back to center back. And actually, look at that. He might not be that bad back there. Tackling 1. Yeah, no, he is. He is that bad. Mamola. Phillips. Okay. Let's see if we can hang on now. No need to go positive anymore. Are you going to... No, let me change. Now. No. Cautious. Thank you. Parsons. Oh, 78th minute already. Defensive. Instructions, please. Time wasting. Go ahead and get started on that project. Good little possession at the moment. Among our weaker players, too. Nice through ball, Parsons. Blast it wide. Coppin's on a yellow and tired. Nobody else is terribly tired, and we really don't have backups. So outside of very fatigued legs like Coppin, you don't necessarily want to sub anybody off. Okay, instructions. Now we can go frequent. It would be the second time we've earned points on the season. However, the reality is this is the first time with our own squad that we'd be picking up points. So this could be a big monumental day. Can we make it 3? That through ball finds no player on the end of it. And we recover and get possession out of it, not just a clearance. Bat gives it away, though. He's now sitting on a yellow. Dangerous play. Mamola nearly keeps that in. Out for a corner kick, though. Dangerous play. Stairs. Climbs up and gets that one. Farland. Long ball ahead to 3 defenders. That's a terrible ball. There's a reason why McFarland is less than stellar. But he's actually played okay overall. Nice through ball. Here's White. Sidesteps the keeper, but the keeper keeps his feet. Reacts well. Saves it. Out for the corner. Into stoppage time now. Collum takes his time. Hancock gets a clear chance, but it's cleared away. It was missing the target anyway. That would have been wide. Final seconds. Last stop here. Collum, nice. Take away Coppin. Coppin holding it up well. Finds Siri. Siri finds some space. Bat blasts it to no one, but that's it. Full-time whistle. We hang on with 10 men for the victory. Yes, first true 3 points earned, and you can see the difference here. They were the favorite. We go 11-6 on the shots, 1.57 to 0.65 on the XG, 5-3 on the corners, 81% to 70 on the completion, 62% possession. Everything pointed to a well-deserved victory. Harrison, just a few minutes apart, double yellows, gets red carded, gets sent off. That was dangerous. That was worrying, but we held on. And considering nearly a third of the game was played down a man, and we still came out with better stats. Yes, we're headed in the right direction. But we've got plenty of room. We've got plenty of work to do. We're not going to suddenly run away with this league, but fill a few more slots. I could see us going up in the first season, potentially. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.